The movie Knowing with Nicolas Cage won the weekend box office with $24.8 million, or as it's called at AIG, a junior executive bonus.
Well, welcome back to the most news in the morning. It's the new thing to take shots, of course, at the fat cats on Wall Street. So you may not have much sympathy for them when they get the axe. But what if the pink slips are getting handed out unfairly? That's the charge from some women. Alina Cho joins us now with more on this. Hey, Alina.
Hey there, Karen. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. You know, it's no secret the banks have been laying off people by the thousands, but some women are making the explosive charge the recession is an excuse to clear out the female population on Wall Street.
Demoted, pushed out, fired. In the past year and a half, 3 of the 4 most powerful women on Wall Street have left their jobs. Coincidence? Some say no.
And inevitably we have downturns, and the downturn comes and whack, they're gone.
Susan Antilla says historically, whenever we're in a recession, it's an excuse to get rid of women working on Wall Street. Brittany Sharpton says it happened to her.
At first, I was just shocked. Like, you know, I'm thinking maybe I misheard.
You think this is gender discrimination?
Definitely. I cannot think of any other reason or justification they would have for laying me off.
The Forbes cover says it all. Terminated. The 23-year-old is part of a class action gender discrimination lawsuit aimed squarely at Citigroup. Sharpton says it wasn't just her, that every woman in her group was laid off. And in some cases, she says, the women were more qualified than the men.
I know for a fact that my male counterparts, some of them did not have the same credentials.
Her lawyer argues that it's all part of the Wall Street culture, the ultimate boys' club.
When they're left with unfettered discretion as to who to choose, they're going to choose people they feel more comfortable with to retain, people they might go out to dinner with, people they might play golf with.
Others disagree and say the recession is gender blind.
We're in a horrible labor economy, and it's hurting all walks of American life. Everybody, families, workers, and investors, are all getting hammered right now.
It's no secret the financial services industry is hemorrhaging jobs. The Citigroup layoffs last fall included not just Brittany, but 50,000 workers, from executives to tellers. The company won't disclose the breakdown of men and women, but in a statement to CNN, Citi says the job cuts were done fairly and lawfully, based on legitimate business reasons, unrelated to gender.
Your response?
Bogus, absolutely not true. There was just absolutely no discretion, no regard, not only with performance, but keeping a generation of women in the group.
Now, many we spoke to say the only hope for gender parity on Wall Street is to change the face of the corner offices, and so far there's no evidence of a shift. None of the leading Wall Street firms has a single woman in any of the top 3 jobs, and Kieran, no woman has ever been named CEO of a major Wall Street bank. But it's true, a lot of people we spoke to say even now, women just don't have the networks that men have on Wall Street. There's nobody really rooting for them, and they say that plays a key role in all of this, where the critics say, of course, we're in a recession, and it's hitting not just women, it's hitting men too, it's hitting everybody. And so you can't really say, oh, are the women more qualified than the men, or they're just as qualified, or whatever. In any rate, you know, it's an interesting thing. This lawsuit is very serious, though. It could hit $1 billion. It's 5 women so far, but the lawyer advocating for these women says he's getting phone calls every single day.
Wow. All right, keep us posted on how it turns out. Thanks, Alina.
You bet.